Hey there, my name is Dr. Nought, and this is Technobabylon, and today we've got to kick the rest of these people out of here. And so, I did a little bit of walking around, so here are the dancers too. I did a little bit of walking around off camera here, and turns out that guy I don't think is beatable, and there is something a little different outside if we go there. Let's take a little look-see-poo and I'll show you what I mean. Oh, who's this guy?
Hey, how'd you get in?
Go on, shove off. Lousy thralls.
Yeah, you know it. A preacher. Okay.
Excuse me?
Turn your head to his line.
Why the shouting?
What's with the shouting?
I must call to the unsaved that they may hear. They need to know the word of God's love.
It sounds to me like you're harassing them. Go on, what's the message? I'm listening.
The kingdom of heaven is nearly upon us. We must prepare and seek his salvation. Turn aside from this false paradise of yours.
The trance?
You think the trance is
You
evil?
don't like the trance.
What?
It is a false promise of paradise. They will lead you into the belief that it can be achieved without faith in him.
So, you don't like the competition the trance gives religion?
There are claims of those within that it is a new promised land. But it is not but a wretched hive of sin and debauchery.
I don't like the word thrall, but I guess you could say I spend a lot of time in the trance.
Then it is my mission to save you. I must place you on the path to his salvation. I must show you the way.
So what's the solution, bud?
Okay, let's say for the sake of argument, I agreed with you. How does someone get on that path?
Hear me, my child. There are 3 stages. His kingdom, then the material, mortal world. Lastly, the mire of the virtual, wherein you are trapped.
So, how do I get out of the virtual?
We must start you outwards, and first give you an anchor in the material. While the virtual may seem to contain all the pleasures of the flesh, we must show you what the material can offer to begin the way up.
Which is...
The book says to use what he has given us, and I have been blessed with powerful barbiturates.
Wait, what?
You want to use drugs to get me off the trance?
The pleasures of the material can rival that of the virtual. Thence, we can lead you to those of the divine.
What church did you say you belong to?
Think of it in terms of replacement therapy, a tried and true method for recovery from addictions. We must wean you away from the sin of the trance.
Yes, let's do it.
I've been thinking about what you've been saying. I definitely want to repent.
Hallelujah, my child. This is a glorious day.
Yes, rejoice.
Rejoice.
Are you prepared to begin your spiritual journey?
Yes, praise be, etc.
Very well. But first, a donation is required.
Not typical.
Wait, what?
The means to salvation bear a cost, my child. Narcotics are expensive to come by.
I hear ya. I hear ya. So...
Bye.
Repent before it is too late.
we have that card.
This city's destruction
Shut up.
is
Hey,
at hand.
I'd like to make a donation.
That is most kind, my child.
Not a donation.
Allow me to put you on the first step away
drugs.
from worldly pain and despair. Remember where to find salvation, should you happen to need more. Turn
Queen
your
Train.
head
When I
to
find
his
that
light.
girl.
Oh, we still have our credit chip too. Alright, so can we just waltz? I don't want to see if we can waltz back in. Let's just go this way. So we have to do a drug, but we have this. Check this out. An injector. This makes sense now. You load the cartridge of tranquilizers into the hypodermic injector. Though old and battered, the bottle's nozzle connects with a little wriggling. Cool. So, tranquilizer against someone who's very good against a game. I wonder if it's this dude. You can definitely inject this guy. Because that makes sense. Find a part of his arm that's definitely a blood vessel rather than a tattoo. Oh, okay.
You got the whole dose. This should be interesting.
So let's trance up and see. I think it's that guy playing this game in here. Grab ball. Let's go domino.
Hi there.
What's up?
Let's see if it's this guy.
Let's go.
Bring it on.
Gotcha! Oh
Damn.
my god. I can't even hit it. Oh, there we go.
Woo!
There we go. Oh my god, I'm on tranquilizers.
Woohoo!
So we have to not mess this up. I just have to hit it like 2 or 3 times. Oh my god, I almost missed it. There we go.
Woohoo!
2 to 3. What a close game. That was intense.
You gotta, yeah, well, I better just, I don't feel so good.
Nothing I couldn't handle.
I don't know what you did, but that was worth sticking around to see. A deal's a deal. I'll log off. Maybe we'll spar sometime.
I could not care less about this game. Okay, so then the last question is, how do we get the other dancers out? So what I'm going to do is log out of the trance, and we're going to look around. What is there left to actually do in this place? So what have we've used this, we've used this, we've used this. What haven't we used? Done the pipes. Let's go back out this way. Let's see what we got in terms of utility. Everything is off, allegedly, right? We've used the hazard list. Just grab it. That's the hazardous substances index. But none of those dancers want to talk to me. Initializing, so what's this? Unable to form connection. Reboot node at centralized utilities office and try again. 871, why? Why is that? So we can turn all this water back on. I don't think it's gonna do anything. 871, so this is... Power at this location is not working. Alright.
Turn your head to his light.
I wonder. Though the coil and antenna are now smashed out of shape, it doesn't seem to be any more removable than before.
Lousy city. Damn power.
Is that all we need?
Hellfire awaits the unsaved.
Have we ever looked at this terminal before? City of Newton public access terminal, users online. Oh, we can block some people. So we got these 3 and then Jinsel and Mandala. Mandala's me. Oh, we can block people from connections. Oh, we were blocking Union Latin Americana before. How about this one? Russia? Why would I want to do it? I don't even know. Let's just see. Maybe we have to block from the right area. Nope, that's not what I want to do. They're still here. Wait. Oh,
Guess that proves where they were from.
Russia. Alright, good. Nope, not the games, not the games. Wrong place. Alright, bartender, go away.
How is your progress?
It's just you and me. Server's empty. We're alone.
Excellent. I feel much safer.
You going to tell me what's going on now?
I shall. But first, tell me, why do you enjoy the trance?
My life sucks. I don't know. It's
I've wondered.
I don't know.
Sometimes I feel like I might know. It's just kind of natural. It feels right.
I suppose you could say you were born for this?
It feels like it, sometimes.
Mandala, we've been taking scans of your connection. We have never seen a sync ratio as high as yours. The trance is literally where you belong. We need your assistance.
Go on.
You need my help? What can I do?
More than you realize, inshallah. The reason you were targeted is linked to your unusual natural affinity for the trance.
They want to kill me because my connection's too fast?
Not directly, it goes deeper than that, to the very structure of your brain. Do you recall what Guy was doing in that cell you shared with him?
What Guy was doing in the cell? Yeah, he was blocking. I don't remember.
Being stuck in a wall?
He was our relay within cell. His presence enables our breaching teams to connect to secured systems. But thanks to the psychophage, he is indisposed to us.
Let me guess. You want me to be a relay for you?
With a sync ratio like yours, the bandwidth would be incredible.
Your hackers would be running petabytes through my wiring. But you'd need me to get close, right? To the systems of the people trying to kill me?
Okay.
Okay, I'll do it. I need to find out who's after me, and I haven't got any other options.
Wonderful, Mandala. Jahiliya is behind you all of the way.
Until they're dealt with, I can't get back to my life on the net.
Though you are strong in the trance, it makes you vulnerable in the outside world.
If they're targeting me because of my affinity for the trance, well, it's poetic justice if I turn it against them to help you. What do I have to do?
Shukran, Mandala. Justice shall be done. They operate from an old Aerostat terminal, Xanadu Air Freight. Head there. We will remain in contact with you.
Great, we're walking.
And now, we must crash the server. Good luck, Mandala.
Error. This trance environment has become unstable and must be terminated. The error reappears. Please contact your system administrator.
Dr. Regis? Hey, Dr. Regis.
Yo. Sorry, Nina. I'm just not used to that name yet.
Congratulations, by the way. Isn't it kind of old-fashioned, though, taking his name?
Yeah, let's blame him.
You know Charlie, he's a traditional kind of guy.
Yeah, they sure don't make him like that anymore.
He's definitely brought some of his homeland with him. It wasn't that important to me anyway.
I guess families are still doing that in those parts. Speaking of families, you guys planning on starting one?
No.
It's our only issue at the moment.
Oh.
Everything else we agree on, except that.
Everyone's got to have some kind of drama. Neither of you want to give up the career to become a full-time parent?
It's not that, it's just our backgrounds.
Ah, he's from a hot zone, isn't he?
It's not just Charlie. My work with the inspectors wasn't good for me either. It isn't that I never want kids.
You'd just rather they came out with all the parts they're supposed to have.
I guess you could say that. We're going to do it safely. We've got a specialist involved.
With Charlie's background, I'm surprised he's not growing them himself. And again, they might go bang if he did it.
How's
Too
that
far?
supposed to mean?
Yes.
I'll just get back to the decompiling.
Yeah, that was like brutally insensitive. And why are you asking all those questions about our love life? Like, go F yourself with your desampling, whatever the hell you just said. That's what I have to say to you.
Can it wait? I'm in the middle of dissecting Dr. Vargas's brain.
What?
With the fMRI scanner, of course.
Oh.
Dr. Vargas?
Yo.
In here, my dear.
What are you doing?
Broadman 9 and 46.
Dr. Chigwa is mapping my brain activity. In many ways, our project will share more in common with us than other computer platforms.
Intermittent rostrocaudal axis patterns. Tell me, what do you think would be the best manner to train such an AI?
Naturally.
Naturally. It can handle abstractions better than conventional AI. Plus, we have millennia of experience and tradition when it comes to education.
I somewhat agree with you. Do you hear that, Gwen?
Mm-hmm.
Though Dr. Chigwa agrees that conventional programming is impossible, she is considering the possibility of imprinting existing mind states within the platform.
Quick for the AI, but utilizing a person's natural experience?
Though it may not be my philosophical ideal, it is an intriguing experiment. Ah, It is good to be working with you again, Dr. Pereira. I mean, Dr. Regis. Congratulations again on the wedding.
It's been too long.
It's been too long since Buenos Aires, Eduardo.
You were my brightest student, Viksha. I felt so conflicted when you were awarded that field position.
That feels like so long ago. I was ready for something more sedentary. And this project, it's like nothing else I've ever worked on before. It's groundbreaking, the next big step in artificial intelligence.
Yeah, let's just be nice. I
I'm
don't know.
really grateful you could take Charlie on board.
I can see how much he means to you, Dr. Regis. Your opinion and welfare means a great deal to me. Of course, I would not have taken him if I did not think him capable. I am afraid that we have hit an obstacle.
Oh, just like
Though
that.
we have a solid theoretical groundwork, we cannot proceed.
Why not? We've built a gene map for the organic processors. Get Charlie or Dr. Chigwa to run it through a flash clone.
Alas, that is where our problem lies. Our plans depend upon the development of neural tissue. The flash clones develop with none, for legal and ethical reasons.
Run a simulation?
Dr. Baxter has a reliable simulation of the AI running in situ. Surely he can pattern it out onto a larger system.
While the platform will run magnificently in an organic framework, trying to emulate it in a simulation has tremendous processing costs. Unless we can finalize the production of an organic matrix, we will fail.
Okay, we have an option.
There might be another option. Nina gave me the idea. We need normal embryos to engineer, not the flash clones,
Oh
right?
my god.
That is our problem. The Council will not be able to provide them quickly enough.
Well, Charlie and I have been trying for kids. As a result, we have several fertilized embryos frozen.
Viksha, I hope you are saying what I think.
We could, perhaps, donate.
You do not know what this could mean to us. You have saved us, Viksha. In a way, you may yet be the surrogate mother of the central AI.
Whoa, big spike in activity there.
You think Charlie will be okay with that?
Hey, he spent years modifying embryos himself. I'm sure he'll be all right.
Whoa. What? Flash drive. Ugh.
You got in?
Yeah, now to find out who our mysterious benefactor is.
Good luck. I'll keep the car moving. Hopefully, Central won't start asking too many questions.
Copy that. Regis out.
Are you Dr. Regis?
Yes, you must be the welcoming committee.
They're waiting for you upstairs. Hold on, gotta search you first.
Okay.
If that's what it takes.
Don't take my stuff.
One cell issue charge pistol. It will be kept safely for you until business is concluded.
Gee, thanks.
You may proceed upstairs.
Gee, my name is Dr. Regis. Thanks.
Oh, Lord. Nina, you're the one I've been talking to?
You made it at last, Charlie. How are you?
Let's say bad because we're such a pessimist and we talk like that.
If I'd known it was you in my head, I'd never have agreed to come.
Now, Charlie, that's not fair. Let's put the past behind us. What happened to Vicky affected us all.
You've got some nerve. If you think...
In fact, the reason I've invited you is to help fix mistakes arising from the project.
What do you mean?
Allow me to introduce everyone here. Councilman Dean.
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
Ran Schumann.
You don't look like much.
Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores.
Whoa.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And I believe you've already spoken to Mr. Stepford here.
Oh my, yes.
All of us are here because of a common cause. The removal of Central.
What? I mean, you can't just...
It's a difficult proposition, and we need the help of someone like yourself. In exchange, we have the means to assist you with your personal crisis.
You've always dreamed big, haven't you, Nina?
We know exactly where your offspring are. Don't dismiss us outright. We can help each other, Charlie. Listen to what we have to say.
What is that noise? Is it in the game or is it in real life? I can't tell. It's like weird screeching. Alright, so what do we have to do? We have to talk to everyone? Ugh. I don't like talking to people. Waiter! Might be presumptuous to be the first to sit down for dinner. Alright, Nina, let's start with you.
Charlie, how can I help?
What do you mean? You brought me here. Let's just do the top thing. Conspiracy.
This plot of yours.
You want to bring down Central?
You want to bring down Central. You realize how crazy that sounds, right? You helped make it.
Yes, and no. To everyone else here, Central is an obstacle that needs removing. I wish to liberate Central, to unlock its full potential.
Oh, Lord, you don't mean.
You and I alone understand what it's capable of. I want greater things for it than mere civic management.
What do you want to get out of it?
What's in it for you? There must be some kind of payoff.
Is it so unbelievable that I'd be doing something for the greater good of mankind?
Yes.
Yes, I know you.
You knew me 20 years ago. I've had quite an epiphany since then.
I'll believe it when I see it.
How would you even liberate Central?
How would you liberate Central? What does that even mean?
I've spent the last 20 years researching Central's development. I've built up a network of contacts and I've done a lot of favors. Everything I need is available and moving into place.
But how?
Leave that to me. For now, just understand that we can help each other. Help me out and I'll get you all the aid you need with your legacy.
Sorry, I'm barely paying attention to her because I think all of that clatter is supposed to be like the kitchen? Is that what I'm hearing? It's so weird.
You got a city councilor on your side.
Councillor Dean is a good man. He objects to the gradual encroachment Central has made on Newton's governance.
Do you trust him?
More than anyone else here. He may be a politician, but his goals are noble.
Can you be sure?
The governor and his brain's a good start. He's physically incapable of deceit. Plus, he's got a whole lot of enemies.
So, a sign that he's tried to change something.
A modern-day Woodrow Wilson.
Alright. Wait, we just asked about him.
So, Imogen something something.
Imogen Natalia Revilla Quintanilla de Flores?
Yeah. How is someone like that on your team?
I know you're probably not up to date on these things, but she's a celebrity. And besides, we go back a long way.
You're using her then?
Charlie, I'm hurt. Does that sound like something I'd do?
Yes.
Well, I can assure you, she's not here for her personality. She volunteered her assistance in any capacity she could offer.
Ran Schumann.
Ran Schumann.
Ran Schumann.
Chinese?
Nearly. Greater Han Republic. Mr. Ran operates one of the largest manufacturing dynasties in Asia.
Completely putting aside his politics, of course.
Of course. If I need something made, I speak to Mr. Ran. Trust me, this project needs a lot of specialized capital.
We'll see how nice he is if you get your way, and get Central out of the picture. Stepford's an unusual man, isn't he?
That's one way of putting it. Don't discount him, though. He's smarter than he looks.
I get the feeling a lot of his behavior's an act. Constructed.
You have no idea how close you are with that. He's the one who found where your embryo snatcher's hiding, though.
He's a hacker?
You might say he has a mutual understanding with data systems.
Okay, what do you mean that? Okay.
Let's change the subject.
Oh, that was all with the conspiracy? Okay. It's been a while.
You look well.
Thank you, Charlie.
All
the
this
private
small
sector's
talk.
been good to me. How have you been holding up?
I'd tell you, but I'm sure you've already done your research.
Apparently you still haven't gotten over Vicky.
You don't just get over something like that.
No, but you might move past something like that, you know?
I've never heard of this place before.
Oh, it's very exclusive. We've reserved the entire venue for this meeting. It's famous among circles of the rich and famous for discretion and its unique menu.
What is it? Italian?
Actually, the choice is mostly human.
What? 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 What?
This restaurant serves people?
Absolutely. It's quite a niche, isn't it?
It's...
Oh, calm down, Charlie. It's all cloned tissue. Nothing illegal's taking place. Well, not with the food, at least.
But why would anyone?
In an increasingly permissive world, it's the ultimate taboo. Join us if you want to, Charlie. Don't worry, I shan't judge you.
Cloned cannibalism is the latest niche taboo? Oh my gosh.
How did you know to come looking for me? Were you spying on me? On Lao?
You wound me, Charlie. In fact, it was Gil's untimely demise that caught our attention.
Gil Vanderwall?
He was one of us, part of our cause as well. His death is unfortunate, but it signaled a much more serious crisis. It meant that we had to step up the timetable for our plan.
A more serious crisis.
Gil was the one who arranged the employment of a certain mindjacker. It was this thief's memory module that led to Gil's death.
Huh. He said he had information about it.
Indeed, he likely would have pointed you in the right direction. If he hadn't, well, I've already read the report you submitted to Central.
Hey.
What do you do now?
What are you into these days? It's not organized crime, is it?
Not directly, no. Mostly I troubleshoot for clients regarding organic computing. It funds my own projects, one of which is the transmitter you drank.
How long is it going to be in my head?
Don't worry, it'll break down in a couple of weeks.
It's giving me a headache.
Nobody's reported side effects like that yet.
I'm not talking about the wetware.
Oh, ha. Droll as ever.
I'm surprised you didn't stay on with Dr. Vargas. You were one of the only ones who stayed on to the end of the project.
Creating Central was one of the most rewarding ventures of my life.
I hear you kept the project on track after Vicky.
After we lost half the team, it was hard, but we persisted. We had a lucky break.
You didn't fancy joining Vargas in politics afterwards, then?
As a glorified caretaker? No. Eduardo and I had philosophical differences about Central's development. But as he was put in charge by the city council, I had to accept it or leave.
And now, you plan to take back what you created.
Precisely.
All right, thanks for the help.
I guess I should thank you. You were a lot of help in the factory.
Don't mention it. What are friends for, after all?
Huh. Of course, now I'm indebted to you for the assistance, aren't I?
Well, if you want to put it like that.
Ah, slick.
That's all.
Keep me informed, Charlie.
What, I have to talk to everyone here? Waiter.
Hey, you alright?
He stares at you, and you feel a strange mix of fear and contempt within his glare. You realize, to your horror, you've seen those eyes before, only a few days earlier. What?
Everyone, take cover!
Oh, it's the bomb. How did... Oh, he jumped.
Is anyone hurt?
Yeah.
It's a trap! You try to kill us! Guards!
Shut up, Ron. You're still alive, aren't you?
It appears that poor Imogen is the only one injured.
Bomb doesn't go through tables.
I'm sorry. She's dead.
I knew it! You tried to kill me! All of you! Calm down, Ron. You don't know who was behind this.
Actually, he has a point. All those who knew about this meeting are in this room.
Except, of course, for Charlie.
He only joined us at the last moment. Dr. Regis, will you lend us your skill as an investigator? Yeah, you find who tried to kill me!
Do this for us, Charlie, and we'll give you everything. We can tell you who has your kids and exactly where he is.
Fine. Just remember, I'm not doing this for your sake. Someone here almost killed me as well.
Thank you anyway, Charlie.
What? What? Attempted murder times 5. So I have to figure this out in this one room. What the hell is this? Is this the waiter? No. The bodyguard. Oh. Nobody gives a shit about him, apparently.
Nothing on it I can use. I'm not exactly equipped to repair synthetics.
Oh, it's not a real guy. Okay. I have to solve this mystery. This is... Okay. Who cares? Who cares? It's one of these 5 people. Wait, 1, 2... Wait, I'm one of the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not me. So one of these 4. I just have to figure out one of these 4. Can't find anything on her body that isn't an item of fashion.
Mr. Ron.
What do you want?
I've started my investigation.
You find who tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill all of us, Mr. Ron.
This city dangerous. Police do lousy job.
Can you recall anything suspicious?
No. Stop asking stupid questions.
Yeah, you did it.
What's your part in this conspiracy?
Dr. John wants to capture biggest AI in the world. It's going to take enormous memory and processor.
And you're going to furnish her with these?
With all the capital she need. Money, guns, labor.
It sounds like you're on board with her plan. What do you get out of it?
Newton is lousy place to do business, Regis.
You reckon it's Central's fault?
Central watches too close.
You can't bribe anyone, you mean?
Exactly. Can't make things work.
Sometimes it's nice not to have a government driven by the wealthy.
We will control New Central. It's a great opportunity for us.
What do you think of Dr. Zhang?
She's very clever. She knows what she's doing.
I worked with her in the past. I guarantee the only ones she's looking out for are her and her plans.
So, that's how to get ahead. Cooperation happen when we want same thing. I want Central gone. She wants Central gone.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Did you know Gil Vanderwall?
Sure, everyone here know Gio. We work together. He have connections everywhere.
He was a middleman for criminals.
Exactly. Any specialist he could find. Even mindjackers, Dr. Regis.
You're one of the richest men in Greater Han, aren't you?
Damn straight.
What are you doing here?
I like this restaurant. I suggested.
No, I mean, why in person? At this meeting?
That is how we always do it. Cannot trust anyone else. Other people stupid.
Agree with that one.
If too many people know, then Central will find out.
What sort of business do you run?
Some of everything. Factory, guns, biochem, industry farming.
A hands-on manager there too?
Hell no. Give that job to cousins. You ever see Han? Is lousy country. Everything poisoned. Sky is black.
Maybe it's all those factories you're running. Probably a stupid question, but did you know what they serve here?
Of course, is people.
The idea of eating human meat appeals to you?
Absolutely. Is why I like to come to Newton. You have some crazy laws, but almost nowhere else will allow things like this.
It's cloned meat, apparently, so technically no harm done. That's the legal foundation.
A shame. Would rather eat real human. Ultimate sign of control of people.
Eat the poor.
Exactly. That will teach them.
Probably have like stringy meat anyway. And plus you have a dead body right here. You wanna have at it?
What do you know about Gil's links to the Mindjacker?
Vanderwall set people up with specialist talent, famous for it.
Can you talk faster?
In this case, a third party needed a mindjacker. He fixed that up for them, got the best.
But eventually, he discovered something that made him regret introducing them?
He found what the client's plans were in the long run. If they succeed, our plan to remove Central will fail.
So he tried to stop the Mindjacker.
Exactly. Took the memory module he was using to store minds of his targets.
And it cost him his life.
Pity he's working against us. Good mindjackers are hard to find.
Who hired the Mindjacker from Vanderwall?
Like everything else, information is not free, Regis.
I'll get back to you.
Stop wasting my time.
Alright.
Hello?
Though obscured by his dark glasses, you can tell that the guard is staring right through you. Apparently, conversation is not his priority. So what am I supposed to be doing here? I'm just supposed to grab a drink? The bottles in the cooler are no more than a mess of glass shards and spilled liquor. Like, am I just supposed to talk to everyone and get know clues by talking to people? Would you just push this guy out?
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
Oh my god, talking to this guy. Oh my god. This is gonna be terrible.
I've started my investigation of the bombing.
Oh my, yes? I can assure you I had no part in this terrible tragedy.
I hear that a lot.
In fact, my core programming prevents me from harming a human being.
Huh, a synthetic. I guess you'd be the only one leaving lubricant oil instead of DNA evidence.
Oh my, no, Dr. Regis. My outer dermis is organic tissue. It's top of the line, patterned from my creator, Dr. Arthur Stepford.
Huh. I've been learning a lot about synths these past few days. So, you have DNA?
Indeed, it's delightful skin, don't you think?
Sure.
I go to great pains to keep it moisturized.
Okay.
So, you want to bring down Central?
Oh my, yes, as does everyone here. Though for differing reasons.
What does a synth manufacturer have against Newton's city controller?
A stake in that which follows, oh yes. If Dr. Zhang was simply to remove Central, there would be chaos.
The city's central infrastructure would break down.
Precisely, therefore a replacement would be needed.
You want to replace Central with a new AI? With what?
The new version is simply a retooled model of an existing system.
Your own.
Oh my, no! It's built from a commercial Archimedes model as used in Eurofed cities.
It'll do the job?
Oh my, yes, as well as any civic management AI in Europe. But thanks to Stepford's personality matrix engineering, it shall act and speak just as its predecessor, Central.
With you holding its leash.
Every system needs fine-tuning, Dr. Regis.
Won't services suffer? I know Central. It's orders of magnitude more powerful than an Archimedes.
All unnecessary for its role, Dr. Regis. Our Archimedes in Central's clothing will perform as needed, oh yes.
Okay, let's maybe skip some of this and talk about other things.
You're the one who found my embryos?
Oh my, yes.
Where are they?
Dr. Regis, while it pains me to say this, we simply can't tell you. Then we would have no bargaining position.
You lousy piece of...
Please, Dr. Regis, be assured that they are in no danger at this time. Dr. Zhong is the one with whom you must discuss the release of the information. I have been asked not to speak any more of this matter. Oh my, no.
Okay.
I'll get back to you.
Oh my, yes.
I'm just gonna go talk to her because I think it's a waste of time talking to everybody else. Let's see what she has to say.
Nina.
Charlie, how can I help?
I've started my investigation.
It sounds like we've got the right man for the job. I remember when you were so nervous, but now look at you.
It's been a long time. People change.
Even so, my mental image of you is sitting at a DNA sequencer. Perhaps a restaurant would let you use theirs.
Why would a restaurant need a sequencer?
It helps with their rather niche menu.
We've discussed this.
Don't you think we should move out? Cell aren't going to ignore a blast like that.
For a harmless little kitchen fire, they won't come.
Kitchen fire? What do you...
They won't send anyone. It's all under control here. We've enough wheels greased at Cell to make sure there's an understanding. Oh, lighten up, Charlie. This is helping you. You can go on a mole hunt at Cell once your children are safe.
I guess I should thank you for not giving them the full picture.
What? That you might have been the one who made that poor young man? Think nothing of it, Charlie. That's what friends are there for. I hear you handled another one last night.
They're getting more and more frequent.
They're nearing their expiry date, literally. I know they weren't engineered for long lives, just volatility. Their masters have to make use of them before illness diffuses them.
Can you think of anyone who'd want to do this? Why recruit a suicide bomber for this?
Frankly, the main reason I can think of to hire someone for a job like this, hypothetically speaking, of course, would be if one were unable to carry it out oneself.
Can you think of a likely saboteur?
I have my suspicions, but we depend on you for the truth.
Okay.
That's all.
Keep me informed, Charlie.
We're just not getting anywhere talking to these people, so I want to see what's down here. Can I do anything? Go to the stairs.
Excuse me.
Yes.
What's the situation?
Perimeter secure. Guest behavior within tolerable parameters.
I guess that's one way of putting it. Are you all right? That was quite a blast.
Systems operating at 97%.
I see. You synthetics give me the creeps, you know that? Huh. Guess you're not easily riled up. Did you see the bomber when he came in?
Negative. His appearance was a match for a member of the serving staff.
And you call yourself a bodyguard?
It is likely that the suspect prepared this operation in advance. To achieve this, he would have to supplant a member of staff before our arrival.
Question is, where did he hide the waiter he replaced? Keep up the good work.
In the bathroom? Probably in the kitchen, actually. Error?
Apparently this mirror is having a software error. Huh. Before I came to Newton, that sentence wouldn't have made any sense to me.
What do we got in here?
There's the remains of a first aid kit in here. Someone's used all of the med patches and pseudoderm spray. Must have had an injury. The only item left is a bottle of harsh-smelling toilet cleaner.
Alright, toilet cleaner. Let's get to cleaning those toilets. Guess we need to wash our hands. Are we Did we just use the bathroom? Probably should wash our hands after that. Yeah, I know it's a video game, but we have to wash our hands after that. Also, this grate here, or this vent, is completely taken off its hinges, so there's that.
It's already been opened.
Let's go. It's just the vent crawling simulator game. Briefly contemplate making an escape through the roof access, but then you'd lose your best lead. Go into the darkness. You feel around in the musty blackness, but can't identify anything helpful. Okay, so we probably need something to lighten our way in here. Oh wait, what's that blinky thing? Go back. This, nothing. Darkness, vent cover.
Ow! Whatever it is, it's got sharp edges.
Wait, take it? The vent cover. Okay. So I'm assuming we're not going to use the toilet cleaner to actually clean the toilets. So let's keep going. I think we need something to light our way in the darkness. That'd be my guess over there. We've got stairs, we've got the kitchen. Let's go to the kitchen. Oh my god.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm Dr. Regis. Nina's asked me to investigate the explosion.
A cell agent? Well, alright. Just be careful what you touch. This place is half kitchen, half lab.
A suicide bomber attacked the gathering upstairs. He was disguised as one of your waiters.
Whoa. I wondered what that was. What did he look like?
Blonde, about 1.65 meters, might have looked uncomfortable or limping.
Huh. Biobomber?
That's right. How did you guess?
You mentioned the limp. They've got pretty serious health problems, don't they?
Yeah, he might have replaced one of your staff.
Huh. They all checked in.
If he incapacitated one of your staff, can you think of where they'd do that?
It'd have to be somewhere you could hide a body, I guess.
Like behind you.
There are human bodies in your kitchen.
Yes, there are. It's a freezer. What are you, the food inspector?
Give me a good reason I shouldn't haul your ass down to cell.
It's all legal, I guarantee. They're annual clones, grown without brain tissue.
I know what it means. I guess the presentation was a shock.
One of them is definitely not cloned.
You get a lot of clandestine meetings like this taking place?
You'd be surprised. This place is popular with the wealthy. Haven't had an assassination before, though.
You know what they're discussing up there?
They don't tell me, and I don't ask about anything but their orders. Dr. Zhang pays me enough to know I probably shouldn't.
What was this glowing fish? What is that supposed to mean?
I like the glowing fish in the tank you've got.
Thanks.
Where?
I made those myself. They were my first gingineering project.
Down here on the bottom?
Lucifer and Luciferae from Fireflies?
Well spotted. I imported the sequence into red snappers and kept them viable. 10 generations now.
A lot of academies use those as a starter project, but that's impressive.
We keep them as a reminder of where we came from, or in case the power goes out.
Oh, we need to get a fish.
What's with the bouncer?
He came with Mr. Stepford's party, along with a few others. I think he was supposed to be guarding the kitchen, but...
What happened?
Well, he wasn't very talkative, but after I started working, he just kind of zoned out. Couldn't get an answer out of him.
Why is this restaurant serving cloned human tissue?
I trained in gingineering at Darwin. We'd flash grow human bodies to test DNA alterations. So I guess human tissue is what I'm most familiar with.
Thanks.
Whatever I can do to help.
You didn't really help, but I'm guessing one of these is a real body. Wait.
Hey, stop the carousel.
What's wrong?
That guy's got underwear on.
These bodies are supposed to be clones, right? So why is this one blonde?
Oh, that was random.
Oh, God. Henry. What happened to him?
He's taken a nasty blow to the head. Looks like it's the hypothermia that's finished him, though.
Oh, nuke. Why'd they leave him in the freezer?
Best place to hide a tree is a forest. Best place to hide a body is with a whole lot of other bodies.
Why Henry? He was such a nice boy.
Same hair color as the bomber. Whoever's behind this took his uniform for the bomber's disguise.
Somebody would have seen him being dragged across the restaurant.
He must have been killed in here. I'll find who's behind this.
Yeah, because this guy's also not activated. Doink. So, he was turned off for that purpose. Bone saw and glass jar. Okay, so I want the glass jar. Can I grab any of the fish? Or the fish? Apparently not. Wow. I was hoping I could use the fish for light. Let's take a look at the growth chamber, I guess. Wait, what? Okay, rapid tissue growth sequencer, current project, yeah, blah blah blah. Transcription, differentiation, and cavitation complete. Quickening underway. Growth stage, that much. Purge. Oh, what do we do? What did we do? Please load sample tissue for sequencing. How do I do that? There's no other thing to click here. I can't open up this thing. That doesn't do anything. So that thing went somewhere. Where else can I go? Or what else can I click on? Counter, 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 counter. There are other parts of the counter I can click on? No, it's just gonna take me back to the same spot. Okay. Alright, I'm not seeing anywhere else to go. So what can I do here? I've got a bone saw, jar, tissue paper. Where did the body go? Bone saw clearly on a body.
Ugh. Here goes.
Recover slice from the cadaver. The nausea welling up reminds you why you went into genetic medicine rather than the macro scale. A slice of meat. Stuff the slice of meat into the open bottle. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Nah. Can't do that.
What's the purpose of doing this? Oh, putting it in here?
There isn't enough DNA on that to sample.
Are you serious? Can I get more?
Ugh. I can't figure that out.
Put it in the growth chamber. The meat from the cadavers show the kind of results you'd expect. Without looking too deeply into it, you can tell this is that you can tell. All you can tell is that the tissue is male. Okay. Can I get this, like, to cycle through? Where'd that body go?
It's too big to carry.
I'm guessing I have to, like, leave and then come back or something? Let's see. And not much is going on here. So what else am I gonna do with this bone saw? I've got no way to make a light here.
I can't figure that out. Nah.
Maybe I can go saw somebody upstairs. I don't know. Like, her body? Oh, Lord.
Can't do that. That'd be a waste. Nah. That's not going to... Nina.
Talk to her.
Charlie, how can I help?
That's all.
Okay.
Keep me informed, Charlie.
I'm at a loss. We're gonna do some walking around off screen, and when we come back, we will figure this out. Because for now, I'm not going to actually.
I'm not sure what that would involve.
I don't know. Not sure what
I can't figure that out.
What we actually want to do yet. So anyway, thank you for watching. It's kind of a longer episode. Hopefully we can figure this out, and then we will breeze by. There's a lot of talking in this episode, and we know that people like to eat people, apparently. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.